Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation. 4x minus 3 divided by 3x plus 4 equal to x to the power 5 minus 2 divided by 1 plus 2 x to the power 5. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. To remove fractions, we multiply this 4x minus 3 by this expression, and we multiply this 3x plus 4 by this expression. So this will become 4 times x minus 3 multiplied by 1 plus 2x to the power 5 equal to 3 times x plus 4 multiplied by x to the power 5 minus 2. 4x times 1 will become 4x, and 4x times 2x to the power 5 will become plus 8 times x to the power 6, and negative 3 times 1 negative 3, negative 3 times 2x to the power 5 negative 6x to the power 5 equal to 3x times x to the power 5 3x to the power 6, and 3x times negative 2 negative 6x, 4 times x to the power 5 plus 4x to the power 5, and 4 times negative 2 negative 8 equal to 0. Rearrange and move all these terms from right hand side to the left hand side. So this will become 8 times x to the power 6. This 3x to the power 6 will become negative 3x to the power 6. Then this negative 6x to the power 5 negative 6 times x to the power 5. This 4 times x to the power 5 will become negative 4 times x to the power 5, and then we write this 4 times x plus 4 times x. This negative 6 will become plus 6 times x. This negative 3 negative 3, and this negative 8 will become plus 8 equal to 0. This 8x to the power 6 minus 3x to the power 6 will become 5x to the power 6. Negative 6x to the power 5 minus 4x to the power 5 will become negative 10 times x to the power 5, and 4x plus 6x plus 10 times x. This negative 3 plus 8 will become plus 5 equal to 0. Now we divide this whole equation by 5. So this will become x to the power 6 minus 2 times x to the power 5 plus 2 times x plus 1 equal to 0. We group these two terms, x to the power 6 and plus 1. So this will become x to the power 6 plus 1, and from these two terms negative 2x to the power 5 plus 2x, we can factor out negative 2 times x. In bracket left x to the power 4 minus 1 equal to 0. This x to the power 6 can be written as x squared whole cubed, plus this 1 can be written as 1 cubed, and we use brackets to make this a group, and negative 2 times x times this x to the power 4 is same as x squared whole squared minus this 1 is same as 1 squared equal to 0. Now to factor this expression, we use this identity a cubed plus b cubed equal to a plus b times a squared minus a times b plus b squared. And to factor this expression, we use this algebraic identity a squared minus b squared equal to a minus b times a plus b. So this x squared whole cubed plus 1 cubed will become x squared plus 1 times x to the power 4 minus x squared plus 1 minus 2x times this x squared whole squared minus 1 squared will become x squared minus 1 times x squared plus 1 equal to 0. Now this x squared plus 1 is a common factor, so we factor out this x squared plus 1, and in bracket left this expression x to the power 4 minus x squared and negative 2x times x squared minus 1. In bracket left x to the power 4 minus x squared plus 1. Negative 2x times x squared will become negative 2x cubed. Negative 2x times negative 1 plus 2x equal to 0. Rearrange these terms, this will become x squared plus 1 times x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed minus x squared plus 2 times x plus 1 equal to 0. Either this expression x squared plus 1 is equal to 0, or this expression x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed minus x squared plus 2 times x plus 1 equal to 0. From this equation, if we move this 1 to the right hand side, this will become x squared equal to negative 1. We take square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled out with the square root, and x will be equal to square root of negative 1 is equal to I, so this will become plus minus I. This is first and second solution. Now in this case, this quadratic equation is a reciprocal equation, so we divide the whole equation by x squared. We divide each term by x squared. Also divide this 0 by x squared. So this will become x squared minus 2 times x minus 1 plus 2 over x plus 1 over x squared equal to 0. Combine these two terms, x squared and 1 over x squared, so this will become x squared plus 1 over x squared, and combine these two terms, negative 2x and plus 2 over x, negative 2 times x plus 2 over x minus 1 equal to 0. x squared plus 1 over x squared. From these two terms we can factor out negative 2. In bracket left x minus 1 over x minus 1 equal to 0. By using this algebraic identity, a squared plus b squared equal to a minus b whole squared plus 2ab. We can rewrite this x squared plus 1 over x squared as x minus 1 over x whole squared plus 2 times x times 1 over x minus 2 times x minus 1 over x minus 1 equal to 0. Now this x will be cancelled out with this x, and we are left with x minus 1 over x whole squared. This negative 2 times x minus 1 over x, and 2 minus 1 will become plus 1 equal to 0. Now we suppose that let x minus 1 over x equal to t. So the equation will become t squared minus 2 times t plus 1 equal to 0. And this expression is a perfect square, so this will become t minus 1 whole squared equal to 0. If we take a square root of both sides, this implies that t minus 1 equal to 0, and this implies that t is equal to 1. Since x minus 1 over x equal to t, so this will become x minus 1 over x equal to 1. If we multiply both sides by x, this implies that x squared minus 1 equal to x, and move this x to the left hand side, this will become x squared minus x minus 1 equal to 0. This quadratic equation is not factorable. We solve it by quadratic formula. According to quadratic formula, x is equal to 1 plus minus the square root of negative 1 squared is 1, and negative 4 times negative 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 will become 5 divided by 2. This is third and fourth value of x, and first we found that x1 and 2 is equal to, first we found that x1 and 2 is plus minus I. First we found that x1 and 2 is plus minus I. So we have 4 solutions for this equation, plus minus I, and the golden ratio 1 plus minus root 5 over 2. This is the final answer of this problem.